Hello guys, and today we have here another Battle City duel. This time it is with a matchup that I didn't think we'd be seeing here, and that is Burning Abyss versus Clifford's. Now, I originally thought that Burning Abyss was bugged on Donovan Era because people were telling me it was, and I haven't been seeing them, but then I saw them, realized they weren't bugged, and started playing them because I just wasn't doing good enough with Shaddolls, and I am still playing qlis in the OCG, so you guys still might see some more OCG qlis duels, but I've been doing very well with Burning Abyss. Burning Abyss has pretty much created a comeback for me because I was at 7 locator cards. You start off at 6 and I was at 7 after being at 12, and then I am already now at 20 at the moment of making this video. Who knows what I'll be at the end of the day? Maybe 25, maybe I could be at 0. But this matchup, Burning Abyss versus Clifford's, it's been seen already multiple times. Like, we've seen it since Clifford's came out, and it's really, this matchup pretty much kind of decided the previous format, the new challenger format, if you will call it that, because that was the only set released there. And it's a really good matchup. Because, like, it's possible. I mean, I have lost, I believe. I'm not sure if I've lost a match. I think I have lost a match with Burning Abyss against Clifford's. I'm not positive. But I know I've lost duels, just the singles. And just like this is a single. But, it's a really good matchup, to say at the least. Like, here we see a Monarch Stormforth, and this is a card I highly recommend Clifford's play. It is a little bit coggy, because it's really hard because, like, you use it and then you get rid of a card and then you summon out your monster, and it's kind of good. You see that it's good, but then you realize you're down to 4 cards in your hand, as our Clifford player is, and if you're facing a deck like Burning Abyss, yeah. Like, as you can see, after making the standard play of 2 Guide into Graph and then summoning out a Skarm, then summoning out Graph, and then making 2 Dantes, Monarch Stormforth didn't do that much, because now I get a whole bunch of effects. Now, if I was playing Shaddolls, I would be crying right now. If I was playing qlis, I'd be crying right now. Granted, that was a Jin. And then we see an MST on our face down Vanity's Emptiness, which is a card that is really key. It is a card you kind of want to protect for this. And here I just get to go Uber Plus and get off everything. I would have taken a Fire Lake, but there wasn't a Fire Lake in the grave, so I couldn't take it. And here, it is kind of sad, but it doesn't seem that our opponent has opened up all that well. He is rejecting again. Nah. He got rid of 2 monsters, but now I get Graph's effect and I get Dante's effect. But yet, I'm going to use Dante to return the other Dante, because I really don't want to run out, because seeing how I haven't even gotten, I don't even have any of my Fire Lakes, I don't want to run out of Dante's, because once you get that Fire Lake, you want to make sure you have Dante's to constantly be able to do the loop, just Fire Lake, edit back with Dante, use Dante with Fire Lake. It's just really strong. And here, attacks into a Skarm. There was this one duel I had where it was Clifford's versus Burning Abyss, and somebody didn't attack into Skarm, and it's really interesting to decide, because you know that I'm just going to get a card off of it, a card that you can open up a lot of plays. Pretty much it's a 1 card, 1.5 Dante, because you can get out Graph, make a Dante, mill, and if you mill good, you could possibly get out 3 Dantes just by having a 2 guide. But if you don't mill anything, then you can summon out another monster with the Graph, and that sets up for a Fire Lake, and if you have another one in hand, then you can make another Dante. So it's just, 2 guide is just really strong in this deck. And the question of whether or not for it to get hit, it's an interesting question, because it really hurts a lot of other decks, but like the fact that you can just make so much off of this. And this time I summon out a Sir, because I'm really trying to just put on as much damage as I possibly can, and I'm thinking of making a Virgil. As you noticed, I searched out a Rubik before, and so I'm going to detach the Sir, and let's see, what do I mill? I don't think I mill anything too important. I mill another Rubik, which milling Rubiks is like, because if you have Sir, you can always bring it back. Like, I could have done that and then special summoned my Calcab, but and then just kept Rubik in my hand. Yet it's really really interesting. Now I only do play 2 Rubik and 2 Alex and then 3 of the rest, because it's just like you want to have as many in your hand as possible so that way you can open up. Like all the new challenger ones, like if I open up with them, they all look at Rubik to me, because it's all like I want to special summon this one, so that way I can use the graph and the Sir's effects to get from grave. And here I get a graph effect, and I should have taken, it doesn't really matter in the end, but I should have taken Alich instead, because Alich is really useful for what I would have done, but instead I take Calcab, and then I special summon the other Calcab, and then I get really excited, because I realize what I can do. And here is an OTK with Burning Abyss. If the Clifford player could have opened up with Towers, well, not Towers, with Scout, it would have been different. He could have gotten off a Pendulum Summon. He probably would have still Monarch Stormforth, because that gives a lot of advantage. Granted, if he had kept it, it wouldn't have been the worst thing if he could have still gotten off a Pendulum Summon. It looks like he didn't open up that well. He still has 2 mystery cards that we don't know. Whatever those were, it's just too hard to say. They obviously didn't help him. They weren't traps, they weren't spells. And so that is just the duel. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And it is very short. It's only around 5 minutes. But nonetheless, it is a very interesting matchup. Who knows? Maybe I might have another video today, or who knows? It takes quite a while for me to make videos, because it takes forever for me to load them. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this duel. And I really wonder how this matchup, Clifford's versus Burning Abyss, is going to change once Necros hits the field, and once all the new support, Assembler and the Ritual Monster, because unfortunately, one, they don't even have the Ritual Monster on Dawn of a New Era, but yet they do have Assembler, yet you cannot play with Assembler, because that's OCG, and this is specifically either TCG or OCG in this duel until we hit round 2, which I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to be in. Like, I don't know how many I need. They don't have a list. Like last year with Battle City, they had a list of who had the most, and it made everything easier, because then I could look for the person who had the least and be like, I want to face that guy, and then I'd face that guy and lose. But unfortunately, they don't have that. You just have to beg people. You have to play people again and again, because they're the only person online. And so far, yeah, I've just gotten to 20. And I'm really excited that I got into 20, because to me that sounds like a lot. But I don't know what is a lot. Like, it could be a lot. I mean, this has been going on since the 28th. And so, how many days has that been? That's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. It's been going on for 6 days. So we could have people in their 30s, in their, who knows. And I don't even know what they're cutting to. I think they're cutting to top 8. But they might cut to even higher. And then if you get to top 8, I know if you get to top 8, you get awards. But I don't know how many people are going into round 2. I might need to check that. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for some more. Battle City has been going on. It's really fun. And at this point, I'd kind of say it's almost too late to sign up. I mean, you guys have today, tomorrow. Oh no, you have Monday, tomorrow, Wednesday, and then Thursday before round 1 is over. So if you guys still want to sign up, all you guys need to do is download Toadane, the Dawn of a New Era, and just create a deck, and then just join Battle City. You can ask any of the mods or anybody in the chat how to join that. It's very easy. And if you think you could spend a couple of days just doing nothing but dueling, you probably will catch up. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and see you guys later. Bye.